Today on Squally Heifer Adventures, I'm going to show you guys, while I haven't been posting for a while. We're in a massive drought. I mean, this is a mega drought that we're in down here in this area of the country. All of the lakes are down. I mean, every single lake for miles around, 2, 3, 4 hour drive, they're all out of water. All the boat ramps are down. The only thing that I can do is head down to the coast, and I really haven't been feeling up to heading down to the coast and putting Squally Heifer in that salt water, because it's a lot of work to clean up the boats from the salt water, especially when there's not a boat ramp open to flush it in the fresh water. Because every time I go out to the salt water, I do like to bring the boat back and put it in fresh water and run it around and get all that salt out of it. So cleaning it up would be even harder for me without the ability to do a freshwater rinse on the boats. But I want to show you guys several boat ramps. The first boat ramp that we're going to go to is the one that I go to launch the solo skiff, the kayaks, to go fishing up in the river basins. And it's completely dried out there. I'll show you 2, 3 more boat ramps after that. And you can just see how drastic it is for our water. We've got to conserve our water, people, because that is going to be very important for us in the future. But anyway, let me show you the ramps, and you can see why I haven't posted in a while.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay, here we are at our first boat ramp. This is the one where if I'm going to go kayaking, I'll come here, or if I'm going to take the solo skiff out, or like a little John boat, a little something small, we'll come here. Now, this used to be all underwater. As you can see, when this goes dry, you can launch your watercraft by hand. So you could just go around the barricade right here, and you can walk around it. And as long as you had a little kayak that you can walk around and walk down here, you could. Guys, this used to be all underwater. Look at this. That water would come all the way up to here in this area. That was like a little island right there that you could beach your boat, walk back up to your truck. And look at this. Look at this. Water's been down for so long. We've got all this vegetation that grew up in here. This is the end of the boat ramp. Check that out. So that's the line where you don't want to be launching anymore. And here we are. We are down in the river. Alright, now as we walk down this riverbed, what we're going to come up to is these 2 big trees right there where it forks off. This river is about 15 feet underwater. It doesn't look like it, but it is about 15 feet deep right here where I'm walking. So I'm going to show you a little clip where I had with the solo skiff coming up against these trees. Guys, these trees are massive. I mean, they were about, I'm not exaggerating, 10, 12 foot in diameter. I mean, I could lay inside these 2 trees. But anyway, I'm going to show you a clip to show you what it was about 3 years ago when I was playing around in this section of the river. And you can just see how full it was. Again, I like to kayak in this area. It's a great kayak spot just to go, goof off when there's nobody around and you just want some isolation out in the brush. This is a great spot that I like to go to, but I won't be able to get to that anytime soon. But again, look at these trees. Huge trees. I mean, they're dead as can be. But compare that against this little clip of the solo skiff right now. So as you can see, it's the river itself, and this was just a side tributary of this river. It gets a lot wider and bigger on the main part of it. But look at those trees right there, guys. How they were underwater. We were just walking underneath all of that. The river itself, when it comes out and we make this churn, it gets to about 30 feet deep out here in the channel. So we were on that side area where it was about 15 feet deep. And then as you come out here and make this churn, it turns into about 30 feet. And then after we see this, you're going to see how shallow it is there. So we still have water in there. The main part of this river does have water, but it's not like it used to be. I mean, just look how nice and beautiful this river used to be. So let's see what we have now. Alright, guys. That there was the water level. You can see where that water level was and how high it should have been. Look at that. We are totally drained out. So that's the main river feeding the lake. And this is the side tributary where we came from. Just completely. This used to be all underwater, guys. Look at the swing over here. Way up here. People used to come down right here. And then look at the rope swing. Yeah, so they would come over here. They'd go grab the little rope swing and swing into the water. You know, have some picnics and some fun times, but nothing. And as you can tell, we're completely overgrown. That's how long this drought's been. So, yeah, all the way down into a drought, and to have all this vegetation grow. Just shows how long we've been in it. So here's the second boat ramp that I'm going to show you guys. This is a very good ramp. It's a very steep ramp. You get some, if you had like a very steep, big draft sailboat, 3 foot deep, 4 foot deep. When this thing was full, you'd be able to launch a very deep draft sailboat out of this one. But right now, this is over 20 feet deep from where this one's full. This one's over 20 feet. I showed you that little river area, which was at 15. This is 20 feet right here. And it's just a massive amount of water that you would lose. Really, the only thing that's using it right now is the ducks in this area. You can see the water line, the marking where they closed the boat ramp. And then you can see the drop off after that. And then there's another drop off when you get down to the bottom. Look at all the ducks, though. They seem to be having a good time right now. Wow. This is just amazing. Nope. Look at that drop. Even with that, guys, you ain't getting no kayak in here either. The vegetation looks to be doing pretty good. It's all built up in there nicely. Look at that. Ducks are having a great time. Oh, there's a bass. I don't know if you can see him, but there's a bass swimming right there. Let's see if I can get it with my other phone. There's a bass swimming right there, guys. Check it out. Don't know if you guys can see him. He is right there. Look at that. He's right up in here on the edge of that vegetation. He's having a good old time. Alright, so you can see the entire shoreline has been brought down. Unreal. Alright, let's see if we can climb ourselves out of this. see where we were. Look at all the seashells, guys. Look at that. Look at all those clams. Those were Asian clams. Invasive species. But still, look. All the clams. All underwater. Let's keep climbing back up. Yeah. All that used to just be water, guys. You can see the water lines going. Look at that water line. Unreal. Alright, let's head on to the next boat ramp. Let's see what we got over there. Here we go. This is our third boat ramp that's closed. Again, as long as you can launch by hand, you can use it. So we can walk down here and see what's going on. Now, this boat ramp here is the one that's closed. This one over here on this other side here. Now that boat ramp, that's the one that I like to use, that double boat ramp, because you can get going and in and out faster, and you don't have to wait for a single line. And you can see that it's completely gone too. So this one here is a single. So as a single boat ramp, you have to wait your line. But let's walk down it and let's see what it looks like. All right, let's take the hand watercraft path. Again, all this should be underwater. The water line should be up to here. Oh, look, there's a deer. There's two deer. That's cool. They're both staring at me. Again, the water line would have been up here. All this would be underwater. And then this is where they close the boat ramp line, saying no more launching. It's too shallow. Got our curb stops here so the trailers don't fall off the edge. So y'all can see the ridge line up here. Boat ramp. Guys, when this lake is full, it's over 100 feet deep. And there's boats left and right. Look at all of these ducks. That is amazing. Found a slow, no wake buoy. Just chained down to its little mooring ball here. Tire filled with concrete. So again, all underwater, guys. Well, we should be. So boat ramp 4, the last one I'm going to show you guys, is also closed. This is the deepest part of this particular lake. And every single lake, guys, all around is the same story. You cannot launch a boat because there is no water. All the boat ramps are closed. I mean, these lakes are 50% full, 25% full. I was even looking one, and it was at 17.6% full. It's just a massive, massive mega drought. So that's the problem here, and this is truly the downside of trailer sailing. Look at that drop off right there. Again, over 20 feet, guys. The pictures, the videos, it just doesn't do it justice on how much water has been lost out of this. I mean, it's hundreds of acre feet of water. A massive amount. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do this one. This ramp here is one of the last ones to close because of how deep it goes. It's one of the truly deep ramps that will stay open with droughts. But it just did not survive this particular drought. We're going to go ahead and fast forward all of this because this is a long walk, just so you can see how far down we go. Again, over 20 feet at this particular ramp. It really looks like a pond at this point. The only people who can get on this lake right now are the marinas. There's still 3 marinas open that are on this part of the lake. I'm pretty sure they can get their boats out. They can get around. I won't be able to do much in this circular area. Not much to explore. Tons of places to explore when it's full. A lot of side tributaries, little coves, outlets. It's really neat. But right now, they don't really have much to do other than go in circles, do a figure 8 or 2. It would have been a great day, actually. You can see the wind. There's a real mild wind going on. It would have been a nice, relaxing sail. So instead of sailing, I'm actually out here videoing the lack of water. So there it is, guys. The downside of trailer sailing. I do tout it as a great opportunity to get on the water. I think the benefits of trailer sailing still outweigh some of the benefits of keeping them in a marina, just so that way you can get out, get to different lakes, get to different destinations, and I can still go to the coast. I just haven't done it yet, so I still have the ability to drive and get my boats out on the water. I just haven't done it in this cooler weather right now. So we do have the ability to do it. It's just driving a little bit further. But that's what it is right there, guys. So if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and I will try to put out some more videos for you guys. Until we get some rain, I might put out some how-to videos with some rope and some knot tying. I've done a couple of those, but I think I can do some more. Alright, catch you guys later.